is the boat. The
The
boat.
giant presumed to be a moose bull. Yeah. The giant presumed to be a moose bull has been defeated.
What's Rosair's gimmick?
Huh?
Rosair's gimmick? I don't know.
At a certain time at night, I think between 6 and 8, you move.
The giant presumed to be a moose bull has been defeated. I believe it's most likely the strongest type of giant we've seen so far. Moose bulls are flaming giants. In Norse mythology, they were said to live in the fire realm of Muspelheim. Basically, means they're mythology's ultimate badasses. You better believe they're tough, if not the gods want them running around unsupervised. But this was still no match for the Grand Army. Hurrah! Defending against the archer's ranged attack, it is powerful, but insufficient to destroy my shield. So this is what it's like going up against a real Valkyrie. Fun stuff. Patience aside, your gear is something else. Was that stuff made in the Age of Gods? Don't tell me Odin himself forged it. You are strong, brave warriors. From a far-off land, you have forced me to reconsider several of my underlying presumptions. And you, archer, would seem to possess an exceptionally keen eye. My divine iron shield was indeed forged before Ragnarok, bestowed upon me by Odin. It will not break no matter what manner of strange firearm you wield against it. Ha ha ha, of all the times to be right. Oh, as for my weapon here, this is called a cannon, don't forget it. Understood. Designation cannon. I'll remember that, it's simpler than I expected. Hey. You actually listened to me. I like that. And you're just as beautiful as the Queen, though in a distinctly different way. Sadly, here in Scandinavia, I'm already promised to another. Thanks for the defense, great teamwork. You got a knack for this. Thank you. I'm afraid that fighting a true Valkyrie is much more difficult than the envoys. Adjusting Ortonex's output. Auto maintenance functionality activated. This Lostbelt is full of beautiful, powerful life forms. Still can't believe how strong the Queen is, but even putting her aside, I never thought there would be so many other enemies on par with Sigurd here. My. Shouldn't speak that name lightly. Young shield maiden, words have weight after all. Now, the one who filled you with such dread approaches. If only he had not spoken his name, he might have remained out of sight. Unbelievable. This place should make it impossible to detect a servant's distinct presence. I can feel his intense burning cold as clear as day. Sigurd the Dragon Slayer. It's safe to be near Mash right now. Now I see. Boy, do I ever see. Ooh la la. This is a tough one. He's just as the shield Mademoiselle described. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm afraid that's where it stops. That isn't enough to make me swap my cannon for a white flag. Still got ammo. Plenty of gunpowder. If anything, now I'm just more curious than ever. How many shots does it take to break the center of a great hero's spirit origin? Why are you here, child of Barnstalker? You mean to interfere with my task? Don't worry. I hear I'm supposed to be a knight now, so I'm just here in case Her Majesty needs me, like my princess told me to. Those the Chaldeans. Well, here they are. Just like Her Majesty said. What do you want? What do you want to do about them, Ophelia? If you want them dead, I can kill them right now. Be quiet, Saber. Ophelia. Your Majesty, would you be so kind to have Thrud stand down? I wish to speak with that young woman. Granted. Did you hear that, Thrud? Stand down. As you wish. Mash Kirilite. It's been a while since we last spoke, yes? 2 years if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's been a long time, Ophelia. been wanting to talk to you again, too. I've wanted to tell you everything about what happened in Chaldea, about our journey to restore humanity. I wanted to tell you about who I was then and who I am now, and to ask you about the name Cryptor. Looking back, I never really talked with anyone else. I only ever offered my opinion on what was happening in a given moment. I didn't really express how I felt about things back then. It's not true anymore. I've been to so many places now and learned so much from so many people. I've learned so much about life, about good and evil, and how people retain their humanity even in difficult times. But at Chaldea, even though we were all on the same team, I never tried to get to know the other team members. That's why I want to get to know you all now. The first year as members of Team A. I want to find out what meaning there was to the time I spent with all of you. I see. I'm glad to hear that. You really are earnest, aren't you? I'm afraid we won't be able to do that, Mash. This is where our journey ends. Ophelia. I've seen so many things I don't know about, and you've been to so many worlds I'll never visit. I'd love to hear about it all. I really wish we could sit down and have a long talk. I felt that way ever since we first met. I mean that. How you've grown since then, I think we might be able to have an even better discussion now. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to change. I can't. I'm a Cryptor now, with all the responsibility that entails. I can't let you all go. I won't. Even if it means resetting the entire planet. What if it did? That's who the Cryptors are. That's who I am, under Lord Crichtario Odime's guidance. Strange, isn't it, Mash? You're originally supposed to come with us. Now you've become a demi-servant and our enemy. I'm not sure if this is irony or fate. I don't think of myself as your enemy. I would like to resolve our differences peacefully if we can. Is that not the case for you, Ophelia? Me? Suppose I... Oh there, slow down. Let's not try to skip the end here. Go easy on the poor girl, Mademoiselle Mash. Napoleon, you and Ophelia already know each other. This is the second time we've met. We first met when I broke into the castle. Let me be frank. Mademoiselle Ophelia isn't just beautiful, she's also my fiancée, okay? Fiancé? How the hell did that happen? I'm trying and failing to imagine Ophelia and Napoleon Bonaparte, their heroic spirit, married. Besides, aren't you already married, Napoleon? Oh wait, if I recall correctly, you divorced your wife, but then went on to marry an archduchess. But then, I do suppose there are heroic spirits who make a clean break from their past when they materialize, so... Never mind that. I still can't believe Ophelia is your fiancé. I'm not. You're not? Of course not. I'm one of the 7 chosen cryptors. Such trivialities are rather unimportant now. Besides, Mash, you said it yourself. The world we grew up in has been completely wiped clean, right? Engagement? Ridiculous. Marriage? Family? Every institution of the society humans cultivated is gone. All that remains now is the new worlds in each Lostbelt, with new societies and new norms to guide humanity. You can look at the Scandinavia. The very idea of marriage doesn't even exist. I proposed to you. Never said no. Then you are engaged. Damn straight. But would you mind letting me finish, Mash? Listen, Ophelia. Not saying no outright to a proposal is like saying yes. Don't go all Talleyrand on me now. I want you to be my beloved Josephine. No wait, scratch that. That's an awful thing to say. I want you to take your place beside Josephine in my heart. There we go. You really didn't turn him down. Because the very idea was preposterous. It was so stupid I didn't even merit a response. Regardless of your absurd claims, my silence in no way indicates an affirmative answer. That's all okay with me. I fell in love with you. Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with you. How's that? Are you convinced now, Eddie? Ophelia? You're serious, aren't you? I bet I'm serious. Never been more serious about anything. What's so strange about that? She's one of my main motivations. The woman I'm in love with is here. Can't just sit back and do nothing now, can I? Your words ring just as hollow as they did back then. Can't stand to listen any longer. Why would you even think to propose to someone you just only... Have you ever heard of love at first sight? I have neither time nor patience for jokes. Any heroic spirit fighting for humanity is our enemy. Your Majesty, will you grant me permission to stain this castle's walls with his filthy blood? No. What are you saying, Ophelia? This man seems as if he would make a perfect partner for you. Regardless, ending the life of one I've elected to love is a grave crime. You may be my daughter in charge of growing the tree of emptiness, but that is a request I cannot grant. You will capture him without killing him. As you wish, my queen. You heard her, Saber. Neutralize them, no killing. Make sure you don't kill Mash Light, even by accident. Got it. Precision work isn't exactly my specialty, but if that's your order for me, fine. I just have to not kill the shield girl, right? I meant what I said, Saber. Oh my, Ophelia. You can be quite the stubborn girl, can't you? Heh, this won't take long. Should be impossible to sense magical energy here, and yet it's still unbelievably powerful. Then there's an odd air about him. Isn't like bloodlust, it's more like... Ortonak's output is stable. Battle won't turn out like the last one. I'm ready to go, senpai. Damn. Guess I'm the one who stirred up this pot. Sorry about that. Don't worry. If we're gonna do this, I'll make damn sure you two make it out alive. Time to undo some of the damage I just did to my reputation here. Go ahead and get all your hopes up. I won't let you down no matter how big they are. It's funny.
Anybody wanna watch the video quick?
Huh?
You wanna watch this video real quick?
I'm streaming at the moment.
Bruh. Okay.
I'm down to watch it after stream though.
It's at the end
Okay.
of the day. Alright. Also, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's if you read the title, you'll understand why we're watching it first, because you don't know any of these, or you kind of don't know any of these. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm at 0. Okay.
0, 0.
3.
Let's do this. Do this. And do that. Go with that. Okay. Where's all the blue cards for Saber? Or I'll try that. Hopefully the next one will have some blue cards. Dang, rip. I think we'll still be fine. There's no Saber cards. What? Okay. I kinda got screwed on these cards. None. I think Sigurd's single target, so should be okay there. Finally an Artoria card, so we can go here, here, here. Or instantly kill Mash. Jeez, man. So I'll have to do that. Do this. Fly invincible. We can go with that. Okay, it's not an NP, that's fine. That, and then do this. Dang, still not enough. I wonder if I should switch out John for someone else. Also go ahead and do this in case the break doesn't end the battle. Okay. Okay, this is really tough. 5 left, so... Six. Probably should have saved that. That's okay. Try that. Was the damage cut? 1 left. Okay. So it should be, say, do this and that. I should get rid of it? Yeah, okay. Now I just need to NP, hopefully. Went straight for that. This. Nothing I can do there. Go with that. Okay, still alive. Haley's still alive. Can do that. In health. Then go with that. Still okay. Hoping this will kill. Doing that. Take away his guts and then finish him off. There we go. Okay, nice. Yeah, having two berserkers isn't the greatest. They just get wiped out. Let's see, stuck with that. Certain sub-member, okay. So let's say this fight, instead of bringing a Reshkagul, since she's weak, we bring in... We could bring in these. Let me bring in this. See how that does. Okay, try that. See how that goes. Oh well, you are moving better than the last time. At least start straining the Ortonax, but its output hasn't fallen. I can still fight. I think Napoleon is somehow providing some sort of spell boost. Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only hero of humanity in this whole Lostbelt. I believe I'm basically calibrated for fighting here. That's not even the only trick I have up my sleeve. How about you, great hero? Now I see. Joint resistance from proper human history, huh? Clever. Good. This would be boring if you couldn't fight back at least a little. I'm imagining things, or is Sigurd smiling? Helia, or at least one of my limiters. Very well, I'll give you that. Limiter release, destroy all who would stand in our way, my knight. Spirit Origin Ascension. Oh dang. Phase 2. Limiter released. Authorization granted to Heroic Spirit Sigurd for full employment of the demonic sword Graham. How should I kill you? Which one should I kill first? What am I saying? I gotta start with you, lover boy. Maybe that'll shut you up. Oh, more armor and blades, huh? I see, I see. So you're starting to take us seriously, eh? I can tell his magical energy is spiking even higher. I haven't even touched him, and I can still feel the Ortonax groaning under the strain. But I can still keep going on. The Ortonax's auto maintenance is keeping its output high and stable. See, you really have grown, haven't you? You never showed such fierce determination before, Mash. Dazzling to behold, and beautiful. Helia, I don't know what the Cryptor's reasons are for doing this. Even if I did, I can't walk away. No matter how strong the Lostbelt servant you control may be, we know someone who may not have been strong himself, but if he were here now, he would still yell at us not to lose just because our opponent was stronger. See, you've grown so much stronger since I last saw you, Mash. Shockingly so, in fact. Sorry about this. Huh? Helia, what's up with your eye? Why does it look like that? It's a mystic eye. I don't know exactly what it can do. Napoleon, Senpai, be ready. About to use some sort of powerful spell. Phenomena, Schufen off. Armor of yours is impressive. Each will... I don't know. Load on the Ortonax just increased exponentially. Output is dropping rapidly across the board, even though the auto maintenance is working fine. What's going on? You're able to realign phenomena over a limited area? My mystic eye's rank is a jewel. Once I've decided I don't want to see something shine, it will never shine in front of me. Never showed this to you before, did I? Well, now you know. This is what I can do if I feel like it. Sorry, Mash, but you're going to sit this one out. So once you define a target, you can manipulate its passage through time. That's the domain of true magic. Even with a mystic eye, that can never just be an extension of any regular magecraft. Must be more to it, something I'm not seeing. Worry about that later. Here he comes. Done talking. Want to get back to it. Let me show you what Graham can do when its limiters have been released. Still a ways off from its true power, but you'll just have to deal with that. There's no way Ophelia is going to let me use my third. It's time for you to die. What do you know? This great hero guy hits even harder than a giant's. Looks like I can't let my guard down, even for a moment. Mademoiselle Mash, if your armor is not working right, just hang in there and focus on defense. No, I can still fight. I'm not going to turn and run, not for a third time against the same opponent. Can't turn back now, senpai. Don't push yourself too far. Hey, what's up, Daru? I won't. I'll make sure to keep just shy of reckless. How you doing? MP gain is down. Increased MP gain and decreased MP gain. Okay. What happens if I do this? 27. Okay. Just discovered that JP has the 5-star XP farming quest. Hey, nice. Let's do that. Yes. Allies attack. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh, that hurt. MP strength for all allies. Alright, let's only go for Napoleon this fight. That's cool. How long is this? One turn. I was going to do triple. Let's go ahead and do that. $6,000. Last minute grinded a Severn vent. Got the Merlin costume. NP5 Hokusai. Completed the challenge quest. Hey, nice. Considering he started late, that's not bad timing. And gosh dang, he only targeted Napoleon. Stupid. Okay, everyone's dead. I don't know what to do. Fun. Let's do that. Maybe that. Dang, bro, what? A 5-star ticket for 6th anniversary. When is that? It's like in like February, right? Or next year? Try that. Berserkers aren't bad, it's just so much damage. Like a waste. Let me do that. Hopefully he doesn't attack John. Attack John. Okay. 100,000 health. I don't know if we can beat him. Yeah, we definitely can't. Go withdraw. So putting this one is Gil. Also Gil. Then we could try this. Triple archer lineup. Back. See how we can do there, but the health is only level 50. We could attempt that, see how that goes. Hopefully he won't just target Napoleon the entire fight either. That was kind of stupid. Only got Soma Okita saving for Gil. Nice. Maybe this? Only targeting him again. Why, but... Try this. Then do that. You doing that? Hmm. Oh, we could do that. $7,000. And we'll go ahead and do that. And do this here and here. $25,000. Maybe that. I try to hope to get his NP before, never mind. Instantly died. Go with that. Wee wee. What's this do? More invincible. We'll go with that. Hydrate. We're going hydrate. I got some water. Love Dravenverse. Thank you for stopping by. This fight is kicking my ass. Ah, man. Let's attack for ourselves. Could try this, this, and this.
I am the bone of my soul. Only blade walks.
25,000. Bill just does way so much damage to us. Even this is gonna probably kill us. He hits Orion, it's gonna kill her. Okay. Use this. And let's say we go here. Here? Oh, it's my first time using that. I see. Okay, so I did 36, that wasn't bad. That was 400,000 L. Just go with that. It's blue. Buffs and go cooldown. Go with this. I don't think I've ever seen her in P either, so it's gonna slow it down. So that's Moriarty gone. That's Orion gone. Sucks, but I think that's it for Emmy as well. So I don't think Emmy is gonna win this. Yeah. The problem is starts off max charge. Let's go ahead and do this then. It's not gonna help. NP gain. Not really gonna help either. I think best choice would be doing this and that. Yo.
Yeah.
This fight's kicking my ass.
Yeah. It's a massive one of those massive battles.
I already had to use an SQ.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a mood.
I switch out for all Archer team and then he's still just whipping my butt.
Yeah, it's hard. Well, again, half of our team is very leveled up.
Yeah, true.
And you are doing a massive battle.
Hmm.
Man, that's such a cool MP. I want him. Game, give me another secret raider. I want to roll for him. I beg of you.
派手に行こう俺の辞書には不可能ってのがないぞ
Just beat it? Yeah, okay, let me just beat it real quick. Actually,
うい
s-
ういさい貫き
I know, I think Sigurd is gonna target Napoleon here. Yeah. Okay, that really hurt. Do this.
勝利は前進するってな虹よ虹よ今可能性の橋を架けろ空を吹けバルクルートリオンスルーレトワールさい甘い
Ouch.
ダコール くらえ
Let's go that.
ぜあれこの程度か
Hey, we beat it.
Good job, man. You done did it.
All it took was SQ. Ooh la la, Lostbelt
Not
servant.
again.
So Napoleon proposed to Ophelia. It's pretty funny.
Hey man, Napoleon, would you say no to him?
No.
Exactly.
So this is the power of your demonic sword, huh? Strong, really strong. Makes me wish I had a whole bunch of them in my grand army. But I guess I'll have to wait for another time. Hey Ophelia, I'm happy you're looking my way, but can't you look a little happier too? Not that angry is a bad look for you, but lighten up a little. I did come to profess my love. Don't let him get to you, Ophelia. A heroic spirit and a hybrid, huh? You're more of a challenge than I thought. Something's helping you out. Maybe it's because you materialize with power your own spirit origin could never hope to possess. Still not enough. The best you can hope for is Ophelia's mystic eyes to stop you in your tracks. Hey. What's up, Lena Cat?
Hey, Lena Cat.
How you doing?
All my ears.
Going to need to be a hell of a lot stronger if you plan on killing me. You just missed this fight that sucked. Going to prattle on about love, you'd better make sure you're good enough to back it up. Well now, that's food for thought, isn't it? That was the most impressive dance, everyone. I'm afraid it's curtains now. Ophelia, that is quite enough. Poor Mash is about to collapse. Can you not see how she is gasping for breath? I cannot abide seeing my beloved children fight to the death. Fine. I can still... There's nothing. We've always... As you wish, Your Majesty. Saber. I'm warning you both. Next time I won't hold back. Oh, great.
And he's gone. Just like that.
Yep. This may not be entirely necessary, but I shall finish this myself. Do not worry, I won't kill you. You will feel no pain. Afraid you will have to stay in the dungeon. Be warned, resisting this time will not yield such a pleasant dance as just unfolded here. Let me show you what I mean. Can't move.
can't move. Oh no, you've been struck by the horny. Now you can't move. Thank you, Scotty.
Scotty. Bow down. Rejoice that such divine power courses through your body. Bow down. This is the light of the rune inherited from the All-Father himself. I'll not hurt you, nor will I rob you of your magical energy. I have simply rendered your body inert. Now stay. Savor the depths of my godly power and love. I see. This is something. Gods really are something else. You seriously can't even lift a finger. People of proper human history, my new children. I'm a bit disappointed to see this is apparently the best you can do. That this is all the combined power of humanity rogue spirits could offer. I was expecting something more after I was told you destroyed the king who ruled over Russian Lostbelt, but it seems you are not quite up to the task of killing a god. Know your place and accept sweet repose in your mother's lap. Agree more, Queenie. Gods are eternal. Gods are absolute. Humans could never kill one. That's still true for those of us who have become divine spirits too. A new threat. Guess we're not the only surprise visitors today. It's hard to make out her presence with the castle's magical energy getting in the way, but it looks like a servant. Senpai, that servant isn't a heroic spirit. She's damn straight. I'm no heroic spirit. Oh, is it Canis? Yeah. I'm a divine spirit. My, what a strange thing to say. A divine spirit, you say? No such hollow things are to be found in my Scandinavia. Here, I am the sole god. In which case, you must be... Ah, yes, I see. You are here from another Lostbelt. Ophelia? This is Canis, the divine spirit, a Lostbelt servant who serves Lord Kishtaria. She's a special emissary with the authority to cross between Lostbelts in order to inspect them. Would you agree with that assessment, Canis? Yeah, sure, that's all accurate. You know, after poking my head in here and seeing a demigod and a demonic sword wielder going at it, followed by an actual god showing off her power, can't help but want a little reward myself. Reward? Don't worry, I'm not demanding you hand over your life or anything. Yeah, I think just one ought to do the trick. It's been dull not having anyone to kill these last few months. Almost as dull as following your precious man's orders all the damn time. Barrel of destructive impulses, this one. This ancient Greek divine spirit's obviously pretty excited about killing. She got some kind of boost from the god of the sea or something, lol. No wonder she feels powerful enough to go around calling herself a divine spirit. So who's she going to kill? Hey woman, I'm talking to you. Farm Salone, was it? Where's her spear gonna end up falling? Ophelia? That won't be her. It'll be someone similar. That she's not gunning to fight a servant. In which case... Can't authorize that. Certain you still don't have permission to fight. Your power is meant to help Lord Kishtaria make his ideals reality, not to be used for idle mischief. The hell? Ideals? Did you just say ideals? That jackass's goal has got nothing to do with ideals. Just a vindictive little bitch. Ambition, desires too big for his human britches. That's all he's got. So much so that I actually feel better about myself for losing to such a shitty piece of work. But I digress. So I've still got to decide who I'm gonna kill. Don't worry, it's not you. No, I think I'm gonna go for the Master of Chaldea. So you killed the King of Russia, did you? You know it. I've got a thing for killing kings myself. Looks like you and me got a lot in common, so I got an idea. Let's have a go. Yep. Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Pointing that thing at me. Ooh la la, sorry about that. When you know it, my arm just slipped a bit. Can't be more than 10 centimeters away, putting you in a point-blank range of a cannon. Divine spirit or not, I don't think you can dodge it. Wanna find out? Ha. So you can move, King of Europe. Here I thought you'd be hit with the primordial rune. Let's just say that this is one of those adrenaline rush things. Maybe you've heard about them. I like your style, heroic spirit. You're a straight shooter in more ways than one. Makes you easy to kill. Oh now, didn't think you'd had blocked the round with just a hand. Of course I did. Didn't hurt a damn bit. I'm a divine spirit, remember? Well, you don't believe me? Go ahead, fire another. Of course, if you're too weak to even do that. Why don't I just take a little off the top of your head? Ooh. How's up with this castle? What, is it too fancy for the likes of me? Killing against the rules or something? Indeed, I prefer elegance over boorishness. You're the queen. She's the scariest thing here. If she says no, there's no arguing. Yeah, do I look like I care? Out of my way, sword boy. These were my quarry. I don't recall tossing them to a feral beast. Before you start yapping about a reward again, maybe you do your damn job and tell us your master's message. So somebody never learned to share, huh? Didn't peg you for such a loyal lapdog. Dog, huh? Brings back memories. Everything even similar to those disappeared from here ages ago. Aren't any animals left to draw analogies to here in Scandinavia. They're all gone. All going away. It goes for you too, Canis. I don't know how rotten the world you come from is. Now that you're in this one, you'll end up the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll make sure you end up staying here for a long, long time. I think I'm gonna be scared by... Aha, so that's how it is. Interesting. Sword boy. Russia was nice and simple, but this Scandinavian Lostbelt's a real mess. It's way more interesting. Don't worry. I'm not so uncouth as to do anything to ruin it. I'd say someone else has that covered. Yo, Lunar, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You win. No more killing unarmed brats. I'll let them off the hook for killing the Tsar. Best to do this sort of thing in your own world anyway. Ain't that right, sword boy? Are you satisfied now, Canis? Can't you tell? I couldn't be more done. Don't you talk to me, Ophelia. Shut up. Don't say a word. Don't even look at me. I hate women like you more than anything. I'd have killed you long ago if it weren't a crypt. How odd. We actually agree about something. How we feel has nothing to do with our jobs. Hurry up and do yours. Back in Russia, your only duty was to act as an observer. This time around, you've got a little something extra, haven't you? Oh, you've got more guts than I gave you credit for. If you can give as good as you take, you might not be so bad after all. Here, it comes with a message from my boss just this once. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Queen of the Scandinavian Lostbelt. My apologies for delivering a recorded message rather than visiting in person. I am Wodheim. I'm in charge of the largest Lostbelt, Greece, and the leader of the Cryptors. As for you Chaldeans, welcome to this bleached earth. As your senpai, I'm proud to welcome you here. While I confess that doing so required some speculation on my part, I've taken a liberty of sending this message to the King of Scandinavia, the assumption that you will all be present as well. Given how you triumphed in Russia, how close this Lostbelt lies to it, confident you have reached it by the time this message is delivered. Our goal is to rebuild human history. This entails recreating a land for the gods to inhabit. Proper human history was a mistake, per se, but neither was it correct. Instead of loss and gain resulting in a net benefit, they became caught in a system that resulted in unchecked growth for both. An incredible waste. What should have been a virtuous cycle was effectively stuck in a rut. Foreign God wept to see the state of this planet, and decided to grace it with their presence. As cryptors, our duty is to help the Lostbelts take root, become stronger than proper human history. King of Mage's answer to humanity's failure was to have other humans incinerate it, but not me. I chose to rewrite history with the foreign god's help. People have had gods running the world behind the scenes since ancient times. They believe gods were both the planet itself and the laws of nature that governed it. Sorry. Humanity lacks self-awareness. Those laws were meant to be used, not obeyed. By the way, what happened to Calvin?
He went to go, I think they having babies.
What's up?
I think they're having like a party. They're gonna go somewhere. So someone's house.
Mm.
I think. Or like they made foods and they're just inviting over. So
Is your food?
yeah. So I don't know when we come back. Maybe later
Mm.
tonight, day. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay.
It was that human that led to humanity in the gods parting way. It was that mistake. I can't read today. Humanity did not forget the gods. They abandoned that possibility once they became unable to handle them. Your Majesty, you care for a mythological ecosystem that met its end in a self-imposed ruin, rather than one ended when its people forget it, like Greece. Keep the Tree of Emptiness safe. As long as it exists, that Lostbelt will never vanish. I implore you to turn your back on your fate, and to choose the path of survival. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than for you to face off against my own Tree of Emptiness. My Tree of Emptiness is already fully grown. While the Norse world has Yggdrasil, a world tree that serves as the foundation of its every realm, Greece now has a Tree of Emptiness supporting the very heavens. Thus, it has been dubbed the World Tree Atlas by my ally, the great god Zeus. Chaldeans, I can say that, as far as you are concerned, Atlas is your greatest and most important target. The roots of my Lostbelt's Tree of Emptiness now cover 80% of the Earth's surface. Even if you succeed at cutting down every other Lostbelt tree, you'll never be able to restore proper human history so long as Atlas remains standing. Queen of Scandinavia, you are a god, and so I have high hopes for you. Indeed, you could even think of this as the gods taking revenge on humans for usurping their throne. As for me, I am prepared to make full use of the gods despite being human myself. I will create a fully realized age of gods, a glorious history where human weakness is a thing of the past. It will be a world that will endure no matter how heated human consciousness becomes, a place where life can flourish with neither deficit nor fragmentation. Be warned that I will show no mercy to any who would stand in the way of that goal. I hope that, alongside Ophelia, you will choose the best possible future. Or Kachtaria. No. Wrong. It was a declaration of victory. That is how you should hear it. Thanks to Krishtaria's leadership, we Cryptors have already begun a new chronicle for humanity. So he is the Cryptors' leader. I see. So he wishes to restore the Age of Gods, help us take our revenge. Fascinating. Does that mean I am closest to his ideal? If my Scandinavia Trees of Emptiness were to continue growing as it will eventually swallow up this Lostbelt as well. Of course. Lord Kachtaria would be perfectly happy with that outcome. He has even said he would like nothing better, and that the Greek Lostbelt is not necessarily the best. Oh, is that so? How admirable of him. What's more, he says he will make full use of us gods. Indeed, my Scandinavia never did have anyone willing to voice such grand ambitions. Right? He's a damn avatar of human foolishness and hubris, but he and Zeus get along great. Zeus, he's an ancient god from the Mediterranean, yes? I remember now. Canis. I've heard that name before. As I recalled, it belonged to a ferocious member of the Argonauti, a tyrant who boasted that she was a god by virtue of her strength, beloved by the sea. Wait, she was not beloved by the sea, but tainted by Titan. Yeah, she ain't happy about that. Canis, what are you? That you would point your spear at an ally's throat. This says a great deal to your master's judgment and adjutants. Stop it, Canis. Do you mean to completely betray Lord Kashtaria's trust in you? Begone, Canis. Your role in this Lostbelt is over. Don't bother stepping by the other Lostbelts either. I'm told that a number of heroic spirits from proper human history have shown up in the ocean now that the god of the seas is gone. I ask that you return straight to Lord Kashtaria without stopping anywhere else. Good point. Besides, I've still got to check in on that pain in the ass Artemis. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair and on my way straight back to your precious Lord Kashtaria real soon. See you around. So long, Chaldeans. Oh my goodness. You guys are probably gonna rot in this dungeon, end up on the wrong side of the sword's blade. It's looking bleak for you. I want a chance to kill you idiots myself, so hurry up and crush the weirdos in this Lostbelt. Now that we've had a chance to say hello and all that, next time we meet, the gloves come off. Make sure you're halfway decent warriors by then. If I wanted something with lifeless eyes, I'd go fishing. Listen close. Once we make our way into their base, the best case is we find the paper moon and info about the tree without any trouble. We can't count on that being the case. For one thing, the Queen's gonna know we're there, and we cannot take her on alone, period. She's a goddess who's held onto her power since the age of gods, the embodiment of nature itself. You didn't even get a good read on her magical energy. We won't have a chance against her unless we take some special steps. That's how strong she is. All that said, the Queen's not gonna kill us. So we're gonna make becoming prisoners part of the plan. Oh? If I understand you, you're saying the Queen will move to capture us. That's right. She's like a big ball of pure mercy. She really truly loves everyone, human and heroic history. When she decides not to kill someone, she won't. She might talk about killing her enemies. Honestly, there's just no one who can threaten her. That's how it went with me. She couldn't even be bothered to fight me. No matter how many shots I fired at her, I may as well have been a fly. She'll never bother with sounding alarms, putting out garrisons, or anything like that. The fact that it's still business as usual around here is proof of that. I get why you'd be worried, but don't forget who I am. I'm Napoleon, Emperor of France. Not only that, I've had time to reflect on my failures from when I was alive. Trust me when I say I know what I'm doing. Got it. Right. Alright, might be kind of a stretch to call this a strategy. That's what we're gonna go with. Finish my essay? Alright, see you, Daru. Have fun with that. Thank you for stopping by. See. That was your strategy, huh? Certainly are daring for a master, aren't you? Can't say I mind, personally. So I can't help but worry about you, so I'll lend a hand. This is the dungeon, master. We really did end up prisoners. Yeah. Whoa. So far so good. Well, no, it's not all good. Sorry for putting you through that. We could have avoided that battle with Sigurd if it hadn't been so brazen with my courtship. I really didn't think that one through. Sorry again. Not at all. Your plan did work out in the end. Close call, but we made it. It's too damn close, wasn't it? Not my fault, I'm sorry. My Ortonax doesn't have any critical damage. Seems like everything is in working order. We're in just as good shape now as we were before we made our way in here. So, I'm a little hesitant to ask this, but Napoleon, are you serious about Ophelia? Yes, you didn't sound like you were joking about that, or like you wanted to confuse them. So, did you mean what you... or did? I fell for her hard. Well, more accurately, my heart just went out to her. I don't think I had much compassion back when I was alive, but now, it seems like that part of me has been cranked up to 11. Guess being a servant can be a real pain in the ass, huh? I wouldn't have to worry about feelings and stuff if I were just a mindless battle robot. Anyway, all that aside, I'm well aware she's a crypter. I know they're using the Tree of Emptiness to prevent the continuation of humanity, and that we'll have to take them out eventually. I know all that, and even so, I'm siding with you two. I won't betray your trust. I won't stop fighting until we save proper human history. You believe me, pupper? Easy there, boy. I guess I didn't say I was okay with dogs. I guess I did say I was okay with dogs, didn't I? Not all the marks I left on history were glorious. I made a lot of bad decisions too, like the one that resulted in the destruction of my grand army. Wasn't very good to the two women I loved either. They must hate me. I don't blame them. You mean your first fiancée, Josephine, your actual first wife? Yeah, they were both good women. Promised them I'd make them happy, but then I went and let them down hard. I'm the worst kind of guy around. Oh, and what about my last wife, Maria Luisa, or the lover I took when I was exiled? Was I able to make them happy? Honestly, couldn't tell you. I don't pretend the past ever happened. Humanity goes away, everything else will follow. Everything. It'd be great if all we lost was just the sadness and tears. That's not how it'll work. Everything good and bad will be gone forever. My own glory doesn't really matter now, but to see all the joys, hopes, and dreams people have held throughout history disappear. I just can't let that happen now, can I? Anyway, since I'm sure you've still got some concerns, why don't we go ahead and make it official with the temporary contract? Are you sure? You're a good man, Private. Did you forget about the sympathies for one of our enemies already? I really don't like the idea of betraying anyone. I also can't deny that I've fallen for her. In which case, it only makes sense to have some insurance, so yeah, go for it. It'll make me feel better too. Love does tend to drive a body mad, you know? Not that I'm one to talk. Alright, Private, let's do this thing. I accept. There, now we have a temporary contract. Oh, nice. Oh ho! And looks like my spirit origin is in even better shape now. This is great. Once again, it's good to be fighting beside you, my dear. You're happy about this too. Really are a good boy. So now that our contract's in place, back to the plan. We're prisoners now, just like I expected. So this is where we set about taking back the paper moon and gathering info on the Tree of Emptiness. If we had an assassin on hand, we could have them sneak in all stealthily like, but since we don't, I think we'll just have to go with a feint. I'll draw their attention as much as possible while you... Oh? Senpai? Pale. It looks like the same thing that happened to you at Chaldea a few times before. Excuse me, Senpai. I need to run a quick emergency medical diagnostic while... Senpai. Rip. We died. Another question mark. I guess I'll look this one up since people knew. FGO LB2 Section 7. So looks like this is just... Oh. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Kinda spoiled it, but that's okay. Oh well. We don't see your kind tumbling down here every day. Definitely didn't come down here. You definitely didn't come down here of your own accord. You clearly fell down. Aha. They must have taken advantage of a flaw in your temporary contract. They were able to forge a connection with you with no problem, but you must have fallen down here and you weren't able to make it to the dream. Suppose this too is fate. You are... Push yourself too hard. That's it. You don't know me. There you go. Forget about it. Regrets are and voids that gnaw away at people in their dreams are my quarry, no one else's. Now then, if we're going to send you back the way you came, we'll have to start by burning these things away. It'd help if you could form your sense of self soon. That might be asking a bit too much. I'm back. Hang on. Okay. Suddenly with Mr. Dantes.
I told you, he's in your nightmares, dude. He just literally just shows up. Hey, like, hey. Yeah, what are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
He says like one word. Okay, you got this. He just leaves. Yes, the only character in the game who has a backward facing portrait. Actually, I think his like, so there was a meme back then, like early FGO, where there was like a bug, kind of a computer bug, where so how how every character usually faces left, right? This is Edmund because he's edgy like that.
Yeah.
There was a bug with Arjun and Archer, right? His character would face backwards. That was like the beginning of the game, like being FGO. That was really funny when it happened. So Edmund's supposed to be kind of representing that. Just like, haha, remember this happened? Yeah, I'm edgy. I'm face backwards instead.
Let's try this. See, okay. I'm gonna die.
Already?
Crap. Do this. Should have targeted the Berserker first. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I'll be okay
You have
here.
you have your master skill. Just put an invincibility.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Actually, wait. You can pop. Yeah, you can pop your cooldown skill. Yeah. Pop your 2-turn cooldown skill. Yeah.
But that's just for NP gain.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna end up I don't know what you. Because you have your MP, you can do like triple quick card anyways. Get MP from your quick cards.
Alright.
Might as well use it. You might end up just killing everyone already. Man, I'm so sad I didn't get him during his raid up during Summer 3. I'm sad.
Yep. Oh. Too easy.
Oh yes, the Shadow Realm.
What is this place? A dream. Closer to a nightmare, really. Once you wake up, you'll forget all about this place. Don't drop your guard just cause it's a dream. Your soul and sense of self fell down here. If a beast sinks its fangs into you, it'll rip open your sense of self. If one tears you apart, your soul will just plain disappear. Want to make it out of here alive? Hurry. Crawl along the path that brought you here, and talk to the one who invited you to this dream. Go on, Ren. Escape the darkness. Okay, so now this one is also a question mark. History. And for Chateau de Louf. This one is just a jumble of enemies, so we'll go with a berserker, I guess. Ibaraki Doji. I think it's the first time I've seen someone use them. I'm on their team. Oh, right, this. Go back to my original squad. Though. Wonder if I should switch out John. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oh well. I'll go with that for now. Okay, going right to battle. Ah, close. How good is Moriarty and Orion?
Moriarty actually got a buff, so he's actually pretty good. Orion's good, but it's out. She's outdated. She's so because like she's a Euro 1. You can tell from her kid she's a Euro 1 servant. Her kid's outdated. Yeah, she has like anti-male protection, right? But it's like compared to Yuria, it's not as high. And you can tell she's a bit outdated. Moriarty's pretty good actually. Yeah, he got a pretty good buff. Like Orion, she's still usable. She's still a 5-star. But the question is there better archers? Yeah, Zuriel uses for anti.
3 stars better than her.
No, you can blame the stat numbers or the anti-male numbers, damage numbers,
Yeah.
completely different. I mean, you can put both on the same team. Both had like double anti-male because they both arcs, so you can probably spam NB.
Hmm.
了解しました。行きましょう。星の灯火が消え、諸人は運命を裁かれる。マハープララヤ、帰ってき場所に帰る。終わるがいい。
Oh dang, that didn't do much damage. My NP just didn't do much damage as I thought it would. Oh, I see why. Never mind.
You're fine.
Do all berserkers have Buster as their NP?
No.
No?
What would you call? What would you call? Musashi Summer. Her MP arts. Musashi Summer is a arts. MP arts. AOE arts MP. MX Ultra is MX Ultra is quick. She's a quick berserker.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think out of berserkers. More like majority berserk. Yes, they have berserkers. Their kid is their berserkers, but their kid's monkey kid. Some triple buster car with a buster in. I'm trying to think what the other like other berserkers there are. Like I can't really think of the top of my head. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
No, I gotta check. God damn it. But yeah, majority of berserker has a buster, either quick or single target. No, either single target or AOE.
Hmm. Oh, the thing's gone. Okay.
了解しました。行きましょう。終わるがいい。回り転げ。何を望む。
Internet so slow. I think I'm losing my internet, dying.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think no, we're good. No more.
Yes. Well. You found the power to summon heroic spirits even though you are stuck in a dream.
Berserker be like, yeah, monkey brain, see red, kill.
Good. That means your sense of self has grown stronger. Remember yourself. Be very, very aware of who you are. Keep moving forward. Come, onward. The next one. There's probably another bunch of. Oh. Next battles with Hercules. Okay. We're here. Imagine opening your eyes. Sense those who lack form with your soul. Rejoice, you have arrived. Can you see it? I can see something big, isn't that? That's right, you already know what that thing is. It may possess gigantic power, but it was power that belonged to a human. It is a hero among heroes, one who tore through supernatural beings to lay claim to glory.
Oh yeah, actually Berserk a lot actually. He's like when Scotty came, they made his farming abilities easy. Yeah, like, Lancelot Berserker has a. The thing is with Lancelot, like he has a quick MP, right? The thing is he has one quick. Because he's the triple buster. He's a triple buster as well. So it doesn't match. Because usually like the wooden marks a good servant have matching MP with like a like you want your MP and then 2 cards to match up to get the blade chain, right? That's usually a mark of like a good servant. But if you have a mismatching, like you take Summer or Sakabe, right? She has a buster MP, but she has triple articles. So it doesn't match. So and you can see it in a lot of older servants when the one servants. It just like now like most servants now has at least a matching deck, or like at least a matching like deck card to make a chain. So yeah, oh well. I'm trying to think. Vlad I think Vlad has a art. So it's not majority servant you see has a buster in Berserk. Yeah. You will see one of those art berserker like hell yeah about to spam MP moment. And you realize they can barely generate MP.
Whoever invited you to this dream world would seem to be a truly fascinating individual. Can't go around them, we'll have to go through them.
Actually, you have Nightingale. Yeah, Nightingale's an art. Nightingale's an arts. Her MP doesn't even do damage. It heals.
Heal.
No, I mean for
Yeah, how
Berserker,
far your power
you
can
have
take
fucking,
you.
like, just glass. Legit, yeah, you can do Berserker. Yeah, you can do 1,000 of damage, crit damage, but when you get crit, you die.
Yeah.
So.
Already stacking guts.
Oh yes. Berserker.
黙ってなさい。舌を噛むわよ。お願い、ネスラムタイヤ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私のクルキガルイルカルだ。そうだ。あらよ。固く縛るわ。ひょんなものだ。飛び込めてあげる。超こざいな。
Mm.
示談、想定します。少しは優しくね。やるわ。でもまあ、舌少しは優しくね。やるわ。
It's about to have thing.
I'm sorry, Master. You're gonna have to die.
65. I still don't think it's enough.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
取れそう。
Let's see how much. 95. Crap. Okay.
ひょんなものしたり、ひょんなものだ。
We'll go with that.
超こざいな。こうだ。この辺ちきめ。合点承知ですけど。トト様、またガムを買いやがった。
Then we'll do boom boom.
ボンそじりしたそうか。本中知りへ導きます。9月36件。
Oh yeah, forgot he's stacking guts.
Yes. Gut stacking.
Hmm.
That's some straight PTSD.
固く縛るわ。厳しくいくわ。
Uh,
やるわ。 でもまあ、少しは優しくね。そこ、動かない。そうだ。
I don't mind if I regen with 30,000 health each time.
Yeah, it's called stacking guts. You can do it eventually. With her, I don't actually know when but when you can do it.
Hmm.
It's actually a really strong buff. It's actually stacking gut, and not only that, when you activate a gut, you get more more damage than I think. It's
Mhm.
good. And not only that, if you have Herc with his freaking Bonzi, oh my god.
Work, Berserker. Thank you for protecting me. Such a good guardian. It's okay. You can rest now. Please let him pass. Did you hear that? See, that voice you heard is not meant for my ears. It belongs to the one who invited you into this dream. Your soul and sense of self return to the dream the moment you destroy that guard's phantasm. From here, you must continue on alone. Do not look back. Do not make the same mistake Orpheus did. Here he goes. Good evening, Ren. So glad I finally got to meet you. Oh, but I'm so sorry it had to happen this way. While you were in the middle of making your temporary contract with the Archer, I kinda went and forced my own connection in too. I think that's what made you tumble into that strange place. You made it out, and now, here we are. So glad you made it. Who are you? Me? Well, I'm someone with a deep bond to the Holy Grail. But I'm not actually that person entirely. They say heroic spirits don't retain memories from their lives, and that definitely applies to me. I barely remember anything. I'm a droplet. A tiny, tiny droplet that dripped from someone who touched the Holy Grail. A fragment of a self and soul that was given form. Spirit origin. I am an alter ego. My name is Sintanai. Ah. It's Sitonai.
Small.
Section 8. Their goddess. Did I just meet someone in a dream? Senpai. There you are, Private. Whoa. Sorry, it's all my fault for forcing a connection with him. But it's okay. Your soul and self are all connected just fine now. There's nothing to worry about. Yutanai. Yes. 1 second. Of course.
Small.
Hear me okay? Hair all in my face. I need... Okay, I think we're okay. Of course, you can hear me okay. It's been so long since I used my real voice to speak. Feels sort of weird actually using my mouth. Am I speaking alright? There are, we can understand you just fine, little mademoiselle. I never would have thought there was another servant of humanity here besides me, especially one trapped in a sane dungeon. I remember being a child being in here with us. That's right, there wasn't. She disappeared out of nowhere shortly after you collapsed. It didn't seem like she had just stopped using her spirit form either. Oh, that? I was just using a sprouting magecraft. Please don't worry about it too much. Usually, I'm connected to the dungeon's depths, but when I saw you making a temporary contract with a heroic spirit, I thought I'd try reaching out and making my own connection, and now here I am. So you were already a prisoner when we got here, huh? Guess that makes us comrades in arms. Yep, pretty much. Let me introduce myself again, properly. I am Alter Ego Sintanai. I go by that because Sintanai is the one who's most outwardly visible on my spirit origin. As said, Sintanai's name doesn't really belong to this body. I think it'd help if I said I was a pseudo-servant, right? As to this body's name, it's Ilya, daughter of the Einsburns. Usually, I only let people I'm really close to call me that. Since we all share an enemy, I'll make an exception in your case. I heard that name before. I see. So you're Queen of Ice and Snow's enemies. Einsburn. You know who that is, Mash? Yes, Einsburn is the name of a storied mage family with deep ties to the original Holy Grail War. I've seen it in Chaldea's database several times. Einsburns are the one of the so-called Three Great Families. In particular, they're known for producing Justice, the prestigious mage who created Fuiki's Greater Grail. You really know a lot about this, don't you? Yes, I'm the last daughter of the Einsburn family. I don't think I'm a heroic spirit who's made a mark on humanity or anything. But I do have an inextricable bond to the Holy Grail, so now I'm a servant on the side of proper human history. Oh, but I should be clear, I'm not actually the last daughter of the Einsburn. Does that have something to do with you being an alter ego? Well, if we take that at face value, it would mean that she's an entirely separate personality. True. Alter egos are listed in Chaldea's database as one of the extra classes. So cute. You must be Foe. Nice to meet you, Foe. I'm Ilya. Come here. Hee, you're so soft and fluffy. Are alter egos again? We're an extra class of spirit origin, hence our extra classification. We differ from normal servants in all sorts of ways. Maybe my class name just doesn't mean my class. In my case, I'm actually a high servant, based on multiple goddesses with deep ties to the Holy Grail coming together into one spirit origin. In fact, its body is made up of no less than 3 goddesses, divided spirits. That is really something, you know? A compound divine spirit pseudo-servant. That's... can't believe it. Multiple gods all come together? Fofa! Impressive. But it also has serious downsides. For one thing, they never shut up. Really? How can I put this? It's like these goddesses are roommates that are always fighting about something, with me and my snowy field serving as their core. They're all very seasoned goddesses, so believe me, it's hard having to play host to that skirmish. Skirmish between gods, can't even imagine. No? May I ask you something, see? Please, call me Ilya. Okay, Ilya. You said you materialized as a servant from proper human history. What does that mean? Yes, I'm on your side. Remember, I mentioned Einsburn. There you go. There's no Einsburn family in any Lostbelt on Earth now, after all. So as daughter of the Einsburn... So a daughter of the Einsburn is part of proper human history, resistance against the Lostbelts. Got it. Got it. So you're the goddess Ilya, proper human history. That's a little vague. That's okay, you can think of me as a goddess from proper human history who's here to help you. Although, I'm afraid I messed up. I materialized here around the same time as that French emperor, but it wasn't long before Scotty found me and locked me up in here. It's been so boring in here. I didn't even have anyone I could talk to. Oh ho. Trying to cheer me up. You're such a good boy. There. A goddess in the dungeon, huh? Alright, let me ask you, why aren't you dead? Are you just being kept alive out of love too? I don't know. Maybe she just wasn't willing to kill a god. Maybe she wanted to use me somehow. Say, to try and make this Lostbelt exist forever. I see. Suppose that's possible. I didn't see any of the sort of preparations that need to be made for the kind of massive spell it takes to sacrifice a god. Maybe because I'm your daughter. Daughter? What do you mean by that? I'm composed of 3 northern goddesses, Sutanai of the Ainu, Lulhai of the Finns, and Freyja of the Norse. Now do you get it? Ah. There's another goddess from Norse mythology. Yes, that means her divinity is tied closely to this very life. Her domain was love and fertility. She was beloved by gods and giants alike. I think her tears would turn to reddish gold too. Accounts differ between the Saga and Edda, but they agree that Freyja was the daughter of Ye. And then there's another legend that says Skadi and Ye were married. According to the Freyja within me, Freyja? Scotty was Njordor's second wife, which means she's your stepmother. What? That explains it. That queen looked like she was single to me. According to myth, she is married to the god of the sea and is stepmother of the goddess of love. It's getting confusing. I would never have guessed. That wasn't really covered in the knowledge I gained when I materialized. I don't know. This Lostbelt has a completely different history from ours. It seems they diverged in the Age of Gods. Given that Scotha of the Celts is part of the Queen, that she's only god in this land. Uh-huh. That particular Scotty, isn't Freya's mother. That's what the Freya in me is saying. Yep. I'm certain Queen Scotty was never married to anyone. Scotty, daughter of the giant Piazzi? And goddess of snowy mountains. Here, her fated marriage to Njordor, or even to Odin, as other legends describe, never happened. Now, she is the last goddess left, sole survivor of Ragnarok, never once having to fulfill her destiny as the bride of the gods. That's Scotty. Bet she doesn't even know. I bet she doesn't even know she could have ended up becoming Freya's mother. But then the Cryptor came, and with her, knowledge of proper human histories, Norse mythology. That's why she couldn't kill me. So you're the daughter she might have had. Is that why she didn't hurt you, since you were fused with Freya? That's right. To be honest, I had no idea what goes on in God's minds either. But even if I am from a different world, knowing that I could have been her daughter if things had gone differently. Do you think that might have been enough to make her think I was special? At least, I don't think we can rule it out entirely. I think it's entirely possible. Yeah, you're right. Eek! You jumped on me again. You're so sweet. Who's a good boy? Stop, you're tickling me. So ticklish, somebody get him off me. Foe, stop that. It's gotten into you. Why aren't you in such a good mood right now? Phew, I've never laughed so hard before. I almost laughed until I cried. In fact, I think that was the first time I've laughed since I've materialized. Settle down, Foe. I'm sorry, Foe. Wait until we're done talking, okay? Foe. Alright, I'm sure Foe doesn't mind the cold since he has that nice fluffy fur. But what about you? This whole castle is made out of ice and snow, so you'll die from the cold if something goes wrong with your protection spells and the like. Be careful, okay? If it helps, I can cast a warmth spell on you. That'd be great, thanks. Hydrate. We gonna hydrate? Okay. Okay, here you go. This should have you nice and toasty in no time. Now you'll be able to sleep soundly, even in bed with ice blankets and snow pillows. How you doing, Lennycat? You haven't talked much, so how's your day been? Cast a spell without even chanting. I know it can't have been a major spell, but still. Guess that's what you get when you combine 3 goddesses into 1 servant. So, I think that's enough about me, right? What shall we talk about next? Foe? Foe. Good question. Now that we have a divine spirit here with us, this seems like a great time to try and find out everything we can. Been a bit busy at the moment. Oh, no problem. Is there something you'd like to know? I'm in a good mood right now, so I'll answer your questions. Look at his face, bro. You there, Austin?
Mhm.
Look at my screen. Look at her face.
Smuggy.
Ultra.
Smug. It's Smugilia. Extra smug. like with extra smugging.
Yeah. I know all sorts of things, you know? I've used Little High's magecraft to kill time, go on dream walks. I know a lot about the castle itself too, including the people who live in it. Oh ho, you don't say. Is Sigurd really a Lostbelt servant? Oh, you really are sharp, aren't you? Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, wielder of the demonic sword and great hero of Norse legend. I'm not sure if his exploits took place during the Age of Gods or the AD era, and Freya won't tell me. But I can at least say this much about the red-eyed heroic spirit who serves the Cryptor. He is not a Lostbelt servant. Or at least, his spirit origin comes from proper human history. Freya is shouting that much. What? He's not a Lostbelt servant? But that doesn't make sense. I'm not absolutely certain. But when we observed his magical energy in the Shadow Border, it was very different from a servant of proper human history. And when we fought him earlier, his magical energy clearly belonged to a Lostbelt servant. Well, if the 3 divine spirits that make up Sutanai are all certain about it, I can't imagine they don't have a reason. As far as I'm concerned, this explains a lot. No wonder Siggy didn't seem like just another servant. He called Sigurd Siggy.
Yeah.
Look at how ridiculously strong he is.
Yeah, Sutanai is just the smuggler Ilya. Actually, I don't know.
It's like, it's Ilya mixed with 3 other goddesses.
Yeah, because I don't know. She will explain it. Maybe she.
Yeah, she already explained it.
So.
Look at how ridiculously strong he is. I know we'll need to do something about him eventually, but not eventually. First. Oh. Sigurd's the one keeping the paper moon. You do want to get that compass back, right? Same for the Tree of Emptiness, yes? I'd bet the Cryptor with the eye patch know where it is. And Sigurd always goes wherever the Cryptor goes. Even her private quarters. So to get to the paper moon back, or information about the tree, we have no choice but to defeat Sigurd. Oh boy. Time to kick my ass again. If you're right, then we have a serious problem. Recovering the paper moon and locating the Tree of Emptiness just got a hell of a lot harder. It's definitely stronger than I am, at least right now. We're not completely out of options, but... Oh. Options? You mean like that buff you gave us earlier? Nah, talking about something bigger. Real trump card. Only thing is, it's kind of a handful. Well, you do have to defeat Sigurd before anything else, am I wrong? No, not at all, no. Oh. Tee-hee, you're a great man, Emperor of France. I think you deserve a hint. Sigurd may be very powerful, but he's not invincible. There is a way to fight him. It should also help you resist Scotty's primordial runes, at least to some extent. That. Yes, the final option that might just be able to get you out of this predicament. Of course, it's so potent that both the Cryptor and Sigurd put a really strong seal on it. I want you to do your best to get it, and then fight him with everything you've got. Once you defeat Sigurd and recover the paper moon, you can make that Cryptor tell you where the tree is. Or you could just kill her and find the tree yourselves. Okay. I want to kill her. She doesn't seem bad. See, well, of course, you're free to handle that however you'd like. But I do think you should try to cut down the Tree of Emptiness as soon as you can. Good point. As long as there is even one Tree of Emptiness left, I don't think we'll be able to restore the world. Even so, I think in this particular case, reaching the Wandering Sea might be more important. When we first got here, that was our original plan. The main reason we wanted to cut down the Tree of Emptiness was to lure Sigurd out. No, you can't put off the Tree of Emptiness. It's too dangerous. The longer you wait, the more it will grow. What will you do if it ends up completely taking root? No, you have to cut it down as soon as possible. Makes sense. The bigger it gets, the further down its roots go, the harder it will be to chop it down. Well, if you're not sure what call to make, why don't you talk to the rest of your team? Assuming you can get back in touch with them, of course. Talk to everyone about the board. Yes, senpai. Just don't say I didn't warn you. What's the trick for fighting Sigurd you were talking about? Some kind of artifact or something? Don't tell us it's a holy grail. Unfortunately, no. If it were a holy grail, I would have already gotten my hands on it. It's a goddess. There's another divinity here in this Lostbelt, in addition to Scotty and myself. Another one. She's from proper human history, just like the gods within me. Part of a part of humanity's final attempt at resisting made manifest. That means she'll definitely be on your side. Fofo. Alright. I should have referred to her as another pillar. She might not be well defined enough to call her otherwise. At any rate, yeah. There. I just sent her location data to your terminal. I've never used Atlas Institute style magecraft before. Kinda tired now though. It's so long since I've talked to anyone, I think I might have overdone it. I think this is a good time to wrap this up. The door to our cell just opened. You know, I think I did hear them saying something about how this prison is secured with a lock made of divine iron. Guess that means a divine spirit can open up even without chanting a spell. I wish I could come along. I'm afraid I need to stay here and go back to sleep. The Queen may not see you as a threat now, but that would change if I left this prison with you. Happy. But since I can't come along, I threw in the unlocking and the hiding spells for free. Take care. I hope to see you again sometime. I think I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna end stream, if that's cool. List. Where's my foreigner? 111. Let's try someone with better stats. And 10. Good. I'll do that. Oh. Whoa there, Pepper. Quiet now. Looks like divine spirits have pretty impressive magecraft. These spells made us completely invisible, even silence our footsteps, and hid all signs of magical energy. Now that we're so well, we might just be able to make it outside the cell, even with the Queen's incredible ability to see what happens in her territory. We're almost under the big bridge. Once we get there, we'll make our way back to the ground and get as far away from the castle as we can. So you stay quiet until then, got it? Come on, you two. Good. We made it back to the ground, just a little farther until we're outside the castle's perimeter. Concealing spell is just about worn off, but that's okay. Activate those booster things and get us out. Got it. Right. What's gotten into you? There's something in those shadows over. This is why I can't stand stupid little beasts. Uh-oh. Just about to pounce on you from behind and wipe you all out at once, but then it went and ruined that. Wait, on Skya. Of course I am. Whether at the ends of the earth, the ends of space itself, or even a snowy country still stuck in the dark ages with no entertainment at all. Even if I have to play nice with Queen Lonely Hearts, who's deluded herself into believing everyone loves her. As long as there's a chance to make a profit, NFF services will be there. I really thought I could have counted on someone else to take out the trash, but you know what they say, if you want something done right, you are here to torment innocent people again like you did. Look at you, little girl. Looks like you can put up a halfway decent fight now. That's just terrible. Are you sure you aren't the cold and heartless one around here? Still, couldn't care less about the people here one way or the other. I'll just let that comment slide. Now then, getting down to business. If you're about to leave, it's time for you to pay up with what you owe. This ice castle may be deserted, downright awful to live in, but in this world, it's on par with a 5-star hotel. Accommodations that luxurious don't come cheap, you know? Let's see. A short stay for the 3 pathetic humans and 1 ratty little furball. That comes to 5 quadrillion QP. Not to worry. Can't afford to pay in QP or quartz. I'll happily settle for watching your death agonies instead. I did tell you back in Russia that I'd see you again, didn't I? I am as capable as I am beautiful, and like humans, I never break my promises. Whoa now, who is this lady? How the hell do you know her? She's beautiful, sure, but she's also got the darkest aura I've ever seen. Josephine had her bad days, sure, but never anything close to this. Hee hee hee, you're awfully sharp for a servant I've never met before. It'll be a pleasure to kill you. Okay, everybody, that's enough chin-ups down there under the bridge. Come on out and announce yourselves with a nice loud roar now. Master, a large group of giants is emerging from under the bridge. Who is this woman? Some kind of beast tamer? Does she come from the Bolshoi circus or something? Koyanskaya, in NFF services. He's working with the cryptors and was partially responsible for destroying Chaldea. Pawning your dirty work off on subordinates again, huh? Of course, wrangling subordinates is what I do. Besides, you three aren't enough to motivate me personally. I don't deal with the bottom of the barrel myself. If you want anything to do with me, you have to show you're worth my time. Alright, Jotnar, time to get to work. Special honors goes to those who do an exceptional job, so make sure to kill them all. There are even more giants coming out from under the bridge now. Master, there's no reason for us to fight on her terms, Mash. Let's just get out of here. I can see you've got some history with her, but save it for later. Let's do this. Hurry up with these boards while we work on opening up a path. Understood.
No
35 enemies? What? Ah, yes. 35 enemies.
Ah, good luck. You got this, gamer.
I can get comfy. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Is this like... I actually have to beat 35 of them.
Good luck.
Surely not. Should be enough. Yeah. I swear if I have to fight all 35 of these enemies, I'm gonna cry. It's like a sick joke. Couldn't do this. Still wasn't enough. It is. Bro, seriously have to fight these? Man. This is why I wish I had like a looping team. I just loop NPs every time.
Yes, well, wait till you get Castori or Tamamo. That's why I love art servers. I love art servers. You can do that over and over.
Amamo arts or berserker?
Tamara's art.
Or Buster?
No,
Oh, she's arts?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's been like art. She's been one of those.
Oh, thank God. Finally ended.
No, you gotta
like, no way.
You gotta go finish it.
Pull out the gong.
Yeah, you could. Gongs are AoE arts, so you get to sacrifice one of your friends.
Yeah. There, we've secured an exit route. Now's our chance, Master. Maximum thrusts. Personally, while I like the art memes, my account is pretty much.
I didn't want to say anything to see what your reaction would be, because I knew you're not supposed to. Because at one point I was on a point they're gonna end it right. But I just want to see what happens, so I didn't say anything.
They got away. Well, I guess if nothing else, they passed the test of ability. They're certainly experts at running away. First they knock the giants aside, then they make a getaway on magecraft skis. Can't say I was expecting that. Admittedly, they're still well within sniping range. But the smart money says to leave them alone for now, especially since I've already got everything I came to for this Lostbelt for. Might as well let these humans fight it among themselves. And I can just sit on the sidelines with a bag of popcorn. Chaldeans, Cryptors, humans are humans, and being around them makes me sick. I have no interest in either side, except for where it comes to you. Filio, sort of. Fun watching. Such fun watching you come to grips with your wish for destruction. You don't even realize you're harming others. You think you're just a poor scapegoat, even as you blindly blunder about ruining everything. Much as I don't care about them, I can't deny it's fun watching humans like that. This Lostbelt's beauty is all but on thin ice, and your naivette's is going to show just how fragile it is.